My next guest is Anthony Njokuani, who picked up a round 1 ground and pound victory over Wesley Golden at Gamebred FC 3. Anthony, how are you?
Doing good. How about yourself, man?
I'm doing good. Did I say that last name right? Did I pronounce it properly?
Actually, you said it. You said it quite well. Yeah, you said it very well.
Okay,
Good job.
I was doing my practice. Hopefully, I just wanted to make sure I didn't butcher it there. Well, congratulations on the win, man. Anytime you can go in there and get someone out of there in the very first round, that is a very impressive thing to do. What was the game plan heading into this one against Wesley?
Well, actually, Wesley wasn't my opponent that I was supposed to have. I was supposed to fight Iron Michael McDonald, but our game plan basically stayed the same. We didn't change it. We were focusing more on working the body rather than going to the head all the time, head hunting, not to damage the hand so much. So once we started softening up his body, then he went to the ground. Then we started focusing on the headshots to take him out. So our game plan was to move around, pick our shots, see the openings in the body, but not to the head. Focus on that. When we got the job done in the body, then we went to the head when we started doing the ground and pound.
Now, this was a bare knuckle MMA bout. So what are the I guess the rule differences between bare knuckle MMA and regular MMA?
Actually, the rules stayed the same. There was no change. The only thing that was different was just we didn't have gloves. Other than that, the rules stayed the same. Everything stayed the same that you would have with regular MMA gloves. No sticking out your fingers, gouging the eyes, or anything like that. All that stayed the same. The only thing is knuckle action. That was it.
Does that make you a little more nervous? I got to imagine even having something as small as the 4-ounce gloves on, it's got to maybe make you have a little bit more peace of mind when you're in there, cracking someone over the head. Did you feel a little bit more, that this was more dangerous of a contest than normal MMA?
Actually, no, I didn't feel, because I've been fighting since 2001. I've been fighting for a very long time, so it didn't feel no different. It still felt the same. The only thing that was different is I didn't have any gloves on. Every single time I would check my hands to check my gloves, but then I was like, oh shit, there's no gloves there. So it still felt the same. Felt the same like in any fighting, like from boxing gloves to MMA gloves to, yeah, it still felt the same. The only thing that felt different is that you could feel everything in your knuckles. That was about it. Other than that, it was fun. I wouldn't mind doing it again, to tell you the truth.
Okay. So how did your knuckles and your hands feel afterwards? Were they a little bit more sore than they normally would be?
Oh yeah, they were very sore. I had to dip them motherfuckers in ice because my things were burning. They were burning, they were hurting, but got the job done. Thank God. Came out with the dub. That's all I'm happy about.
All right. And this was for Gamebred FC 3. That was the event. This is Jorge Masvidal's promotion. What was the energy like in the arena? What was it like to fight for this promotion?
Oh man, it was amazing. It was different. Love the crowd. Love the people who organized the whole fight. It was just like being like because I was fighting for one championship. The crowd was the same. They were cheering for us. They were shouting out for us. They were giving us that energy that we need to go into the fight and do our thing. It was a great crowd. I love the people who worked for Gamebred. They were awesome. They took very good care of all of us, even before and after the fight. So everything was great with them. They're awesome people.
And this was in Biloxi, Mississippi. How far of a trip was that from where you currently live?
Actually, it was a long trip because we made some stops. We stopped on the way to Biloxi. We stopped in Dallas, and then we made it to Biloxi. Then we had to drive 2 hours. I'm sorry, not 2 hours, an hour from the airport to the venue. So the trip was a long one. We actually didn't get to our room until late at night. But other than that, trip was good. Flight was good. I was able to relax on the flight. I was even able to relax on the ride to the hotel. There was nobody bothered me or anything like that. Got a good morning sleep and a good night's sleep. So I was well rested.
Very good. And did you get a chance to talk to Masvidal much? I imagine he was at the event. Am I wrong?
Yeah, he was at the event, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him then. But I did run into him outside of the event in the hotel that we're staying at. We're staying at the Harris. Um, After I was finished eating, we were walking through the lobby area. He was walking from the casino area, and we like ran into each other, and we were saying what's up. We said hi. He was telling me that he would love for me to get back to come back on for their fourth show that they're about to have. I told him that yeah, I'll be down to do it. Just let me know, and yeah, that was a conversation that we had, and it was a great conversation. And we took some pictures afterwards. Masvidal was a great dude, man.
Yeah, very cool. And when is the fourth event going to be? Do they have a date yet?
They don't have a date yet. They don't have a place yet established, but he said that they'll give me a call whenever everything's about to be on the go.
Okay, very good. And you mentioned one championship earlier. You fought for them in a kickboxing bout and Muay Thai as well. Is there a chance you might go back there and compete, or are you just going to hold tight and maybe wait for this fourth event for the Gamebred promotion?
I mean, whoever calls, I'm down to go. I'm down to do whatever. I just want to stay busy because for the past 2 years I was on a long leave, and I don't want to ever do that again. So if anybody gives me a call, if one gives me a call, Gamer gives me a call, I'm game to jump on, start going back to the gym. Because even while I'm waiting, I'm still gonna be at the gym training, getting ready, getting prepared just in case for any type of fight that comes around, whether it's Muay Thai, MMA, or whatever. Whoever calls me, I'll jump on it and I'll get it done. I'll get to getting that shape in so I can get that work in.
Now, you mentioned the 2-year layoff. Is that just because of COVID, or did you have injuries, or just not able to have a fight? Explain that a little bit more.
Well, due to everything that was going on with one championship, they were having problems of bringing us out to like Singapore due to like the laws of Singapore. So they were just having the whole pandemic just like made pretty much messed them up. But now they're finally back. They're able to like throw bigger shows now. I believe that they're going to be able to have an audience now. So hopefully I've heard something about them planning a show in February. So I might be getting a call for that. Hopefully I do. So if that does go down, I will let you guys know.
Okay, sounds good. I know I remember you from when you were in the UFC, man. I believe your last fight was in UFC was back in like 2014, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been a little while. Are you bummed? Are you upset that you didn't stay with the promotion, or are you kind of happy the way that the trajectory of your career has played out?
Oh no, I loved UFC. I loved fighting for UFC, but things happen. Other opportunities came around. Can't complain about that. I'm loving the fact that I'm able to fight for different promotions and also fight for another big promotion, which is one. So I was bummed at first, I'm not gonna lie, but then once I got a call from one and saw how great their show is, that sadness turned to happiness. So when one door closes, another great one opens. So I was happy about that.
And you're in your early 40s now. How
Oh,
much
yeah.
longer do you anticipate being able to compete at this high level? How much longer can we see you competing here, for these big promotions?
A lot of people don't understand is I fought world champions. I fought a 14-time world champion. I beat a 5-time world champion in China. So I don't know what it is. I think I have that Benjamin Button disease. Like I'm reversing. I feel actually stronger than I did when I was in my 20s or early 30s. So I don't know what it is. I think I'm reversing backwards or something. But maybe it's because I take good care of myself. I don't drink. I don't drink crazy. I do drink, but I don't. I'm not. I'm an occasional drinker. I'm not a crazy drinker. I don't smoke. I don't do heavy drugs or anything like that. I eat extremely clean. I take good care of my body. So that's why I feel like I can go up until I'm 45, maybe 47, like Anderson Silva. So who knows? Until the man upstairs tells me it's time to quit, or my body says, "Hey, bro, we gotta stop." Then when you guys will know, I'll do that whole retirement thing.
Do you think you're going to be fighting at different weight classes the last couple of years of your career? Or are you going to kind of stay where you're at now?
My whole plan right now is to go up to 170 because I can't do 155 anymore. That thing dropping down, and now that I did gain some weight fighting in one championship, I gained a lot of weight because they don't do weight cuts out there. It's all all they do is a hydration test, and you do your weight cutting, which is like a minimum weight cut. It's not like something major. My whole plan now is just to stay at 170. If I fight for a different promotion, I'm fighting at 170. Maybe I'll get up to like 185, 190 and drop down from there. But other than that, yeah, I'm sticking at 170.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say you're walking around at 185, 190. You don't get any bigger than that.
Oh, no bigger than this. That's about it for me.
All
I'm
right.
happy. Maybe it's just the African in me. We eat all those zebra meat and all that stuff. Keep me very lean.
Hey, there you go, man. Nothing wrong with that. As far as time frame for your next fight goes, are you hoping to fight in early 2022? I know we talked about maybe fighting for Gamebred next, or if whoever comes calling, but are you trying to get in there regardless of the promotion as soon as possible?
I mean, one did hit me up about a fight in February, so we're right now in discuss of that, and in discuss of who my opponent's going to be. I mean, once I get the information, or once we get the contract and see what day it is and all that stuff, yeah, I'll be posting a bulletin and letting everybody know about my next fight. But it should be early February.
Okay, very good. Well, Anthony, I really appreciate the time today. Congrats on your recent victory over Wesley Golden at Gamebred FC 3. Before I let you go, I want to give you the floor. Tell people where to follow you on social media. And if you have anyone to thank, any sponsors, the floor is yours.
All right. First, I want to thank my sponsors who were absolutely wonderful in the whole fight. And they pretty much just like helped me out so tremendously. So I want to thank Jardine one, SMP is another one, Splash Lounge, Splash LV, my bad, Splash Lounge LV in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Garrison Barbershop, all those guys, thank you very much for everything, single thing that you guys have done for me. You guys have been great. And now you guys can follow me on, I have two different IG pages. You can follow me on my main page, Anthony.Njoku on IG. That's my main page. And then my fitness page, you can follow Anthony, Njokuani Fit on Instagram as well too.